You just found out there's another man. He's trying to steal her away. The other guy is a vulture coming into her life when she's confused and emotionally vulnerable. When you first learned of this other guy, your heart froze along with time itself. Maybe you know him, maybe you don't, but it doesn't matter. He's with her now. She texts him the way she used to text you. She smiles when she answers the phone. She even calls him those same sweet names she used to call you and looks at him with a smile when they hug. Now, I'm not gonna even conjure up the worst thoughts that are going through your head right now. I know what they are from personal experience. And I also know listening to me hurts like hell, but I want it to because you're going to use this pain as fuel to get her back. And this is the blueprint in the video on how to do that. Today, I'm gonna go over 4 ways to steal her back from the other guy. And I'll do so sharing my story of how I got my ex back. Passion, romance, spontaneous trips, and dreams of a joint future. It was all there for about 3 months. Then I remember one day, we were in bed of all places and she was acting kind of weird for the previous week ever since she went to this party without me and her friends. I was trying to have sex with her and she kept on saying things like off limits, no sex today, shop's closed, in this playful voice. I was laughing at first, so I continued, but then she got upset, really upset. I said, you never stopped me before, why are you stopping me now? And naturally she became a little annoyed and so did I, but she was being weird. And at that moment, something just finally snapped. She looked at me and said, we are never having sex again. I was like, ever? She goes, yeah. So I said, Amanda, I won't be with someone who doesn't ever want to have sex with me ever again. She goes, fine, I guess they're breaking up then. In that moment, I was confused, hurt, more confused. I let the day go by thinking she was, just in some mood. And the next day when I spoke to her, she said the same thing. I looked at her and said, are we having sex ever again? She says, no, we're never having sex again. So I said, fine, then we're done, hoping that she would change her mind. But she looked at me and said, fine, bye, and just walked out the house. What? My head hurt. I didn't get it. Why? How? And then later that week, I heard from a mutual friend of ours that she met another guy at that party she went to. Who was he? Why did she leave me for him? These were some of the thoughts and questions that were racing through my head. Then I began to search online for why a woman would do something like that to a guy. And luckily, I came across the right information that made sense. I quickly connected a lot of my behavior throughout our relationship as being needy, and that's what she was rejecting. I learned that behavior like constantly texting her every day or letting her make decisions, rarely saying no to her, was slowly causing her to lose attraction toward me. Look, at first, I really wanted her back. I thought because I was aware of these needy behaviors in the relationship, if she gave me just one more chance, I could prove her that I changed. I could prove that to her, right? So I started following her around. I would drive by her house to see if she was home. I would constantly just keep an eye on her on school campus and check her MySpace to see if she was on. I would even think of mutual songs that we knew and that just kind of sounded like our situation. I would send them to her, hopefully that she would respond. Anything to get her to contact me. I mean, she was constantly on my mind. And I would have done anything to get her back. I know it's easy to see now that those are needy behaviors as well, but to me, they were just signs that I cared for her, right? And that she was the woman that I wanted. I mean, didn't women want a guy that wanted them? This went on for about 2 months. All the while I would hear from mutual friends how she was dating this other guy. Eventually, I had to accept the harsh truth. She was done with me. So I stopped texting her, following her around, asking about her through her friends, and I even unfriended her on all social media accounts and deleted all the photos. It was really hard, but I had to. It took another 2 months of that space to happen before she finally reached out to me. Now, most men struggle to accept this next principle. They may think they've changed, but they haven't. Giving her space is a vital step in getting her back. After a decade of doing this with other guys and helping them get the woman they want back, I've seen that every marriage I saved, the guy initially took a period of space from their wife. After she started reaching out to me, I didn't immediately take her back. She started texting me, seeing if I wanted to meet up 2 hours away from the city. Or a week later, she said she had about 5 minutes to talk before class in her car. Or before she went to a party one night, she said, I am going to a party, but come talk to me at your house. Now, I wanted to say yes to every opportunity. Drive 4 hours away, see her for 5 minutes, but I knew better not to. She was giving me breadcrumbs that I was more than happy to take, but I knew if I did accept that she would realize I haven't changed my needy ways, that I would accept anything she gave me. All women will do this when they are first giving a man a chance or an opportunity to come back. She will give you breadcrumbs. She'll make an attempt to show some interest, but only slightly, and not fully on the terms that you want. You must reject these breadcrumbs or your chances are done. The more I denied her, the more she tried coming back. I even started dating another girl, and the guy she was dating stopped dating her. So the dynamic of us completely switched. She started to call me every day, text me every day. She was showing up to my house randomly just to say sorry for ever leaving me. For almost 6 months, those are the only words I wanted to hear from her. I am sorry, I want you back. But at that point, when she gave it to me, I've changed. I went through an ego death of sorts. I realized that what she gave me were just feelings of validation and connection. And through the months of being forced to be alone, that pain was a source of fuel to allow me the journey inward and see that the source of the anguish, where it really came from. I learned so much about myself, her, female psychology, communication, and the more I searched within myself, the more answers I found. I found a stronger sense of self from that mystery. I know it's ironic, but at the point I no longer needed her. This is the idea of the desire paradox, and it is inherent in our biology. We all know the people that exude charisma and confidence and a carefree attitude, but we rarely meet these people. And when we do, we feel just super drawn to them because they have this inner sense of, I don't need anyone. They exude so much value towards others because of this lack of need. They don't care if they're talking to a homeless man on the street, a drug addict, the president. They treat everyone the same. They don't need anything from anyone. And once you can get to this place of this total apex self that we talk about on this channel, that's when you're emotionally bulletproof. She desires you more than ever because of how much you love yourself. And that's what I want to help you do. You guys know you can set up a free call with me down below if you want, or my marriage team, to help you out to find that core confidence. But if you need some other habits to get rid of the nice guy in you, check out that video right there on the screen. I'll never know if it's left or right. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.